Johann Sebastian Bach (1685–1750), is widely considered one of the greatest composers in Western music history. He was born into a family of musicians in Eisenach, Germany, and spent most of his life as a church musician and composer. His contributions to music spanned a wide range of genres, including sacred choral music, instrumental music, and keyboard music. Bach received his early musical training from his father and uncles, all of whom were musicians. He was a gifted child and showed great promise as a musician from an early age. After his parents' death, Bach moved in with his older brother, Johann Christoph, who was also a musician. Bach studied with his brother and also learned from other composers of the time. In his early years, Bach worked as a musician in the court of Weimar, where he composed music for the Duke's orchestra. He then moved to Arnstadt, where he worked as an organist and composed his first pieces of church music. Bach's reputation as a composer began to grow, and he eventually landed a position as court musician in Coven, where he composed instrumental music for the prince's court. Bach's most productive and influential years were spent in Leipzig, where he served as music director at St. Thomas Church and wrote some of his greatest works. He composed music for the church's liturgy, including cantatas, motets, and passions, as well as instrumental works, such as concertos and suites. One of Bach's most famous works is the Street Matthew Passion, which tells the story of Christ's crucifixion through music and text. The work is considered one of the masterpieces of Western music and is still performed regularly today. Bach also wrote a number of other passions, including the St. John Passion and the Christmas Oratorio. Bach was known for his technical mastery of counterpoint, the art of combining multiple melodic lines to create harmonically rich music. He developed a unique style of composition that combined complex contrapuntal techniques with a deep emotional expressiveness. He was also an accomplished keyboard player and composed many works for the harpsichord and organ. Bach's music fell out of favor in the years following his death, but was rediscovered in the 19th century by musicians such as Felix Mendelssohn and Robert Schumann. Since then, Bach's music has been widely celebrated and studied, and he is considered one of the most important composers in the Western classical tradition. Bach's influence can be heard in the music of countless composers who came after him. His works have been adapted and arranged in a wide range of styles, from jazz to electronic music. Today, Bach's music is still performed regularly in concert halls, churches, and other venues around the world, and his legacy as a composer continues to inspire musicians and music lovers alike.